I mean,
But yeah, I'm guessing that it's going to be sold for like 70 on its own. Like, I'm not
probably,
for
yeah.
sure. They haven't announced the price for that yet.
I'm surprised they haven't. I could have sworn it was 70.
I don't think they have yet. I know they have announced the price for, the $10 upgrade.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But I mean, like, I personally don't really care too much because it's just like it's The Last of Us Part 2.
I just think it's dumb how they're marketing it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't care that they're doing a remaster. I don't think it needs a remaster.
No.
But if they want to add stuff, just call it an expansion or a DLC or something. Don't label it a remaster.
Yeah, The Last of Us Part 2 Plus or something. Like,
Exactly. Like,
because it's not even like a remaster. Like
they can
there,
just name it something different. They can just charge less for it. But they aren't doing either of those things, and they're going with the dumbest, most backlash possible route just to try to squeeze out a few extra dollars.
quite literally, it doesn't even look any different.
No, it doesn't. Not
Like, I've seen the screenshots and whatnot
Yeah.
of people, screenshotting the differences and being like, "Wow, this definitely, looks
at all. Yeah.
remastered."
Yeah.
And then there's like the tweets of like people being like, "It's called The Last of Us because it's the last game that Naughty Dog has." Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, I love people shitting on video game companies because they fucking deserve it. Because some of them are fucking brain dead idiots, dude.
Look, don't get me wrong. I think that it's cool that there's like new content to an extent that's like coming
dude,
with it.
add a roguelike mode,
Yeah.
mode, and I'm all there.
Yeah. Like, it's really cool, like, some of the stuff that's coming out. And to be fair, I think $10 is more than fair for, like, the extra shit that's coming with it. But, like...
Yeah, that part's fine. I have zero issue with the $10 upgrade and the extra stuff.
Yeah.
But why market it like that?
Yeah.
I was pissed off with how they marketed the Last of Us Part 2 in the first place, back when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And they just doubled down on being fucking stupid. That's not my problem.
I'll probably get it whenever it's like, whenever the $10 whatever launches on the 24th, I think it is, of January. But
yeah, if I had a PS5, I would do it because I want to play that roguelike really bad. But
yeah, I mean, the roguelike looks pretty cool. I mean, especially depending on like the characters that you get to play. Like, I don't know, like the whole array of characters. Apparently, there's only like 3 lost levels that they're only putting in though, which is kind of gay, I guess, if you want to put it like that.
It's a little gay. You also have to remember just how fucking huge the levels in The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Because, like, the levels, quote unquote, span, a huge portion of the game.
Yeah.
So, 3 is, like, a decent amount, in my opinion. For how big they are. I mean, that is assuming that the lost levels are going to be as big as the normal levels, but...
Yeah. I'm excited for it. It just... I don't know if I'll have the time to actually play through the game again, because I would love to play through Part 2 again. It's just so long, and not only that, like, we've talked about this before, The Last of Us Part 2, its story in terms of it, like, the way that it frames itself, I guess. Like, you go from Ellie to Abby, and then the pacing of it just isn't necessarily right.
Yeah, I would have done it differently, but I mean, a lot of people would do a lot of things differently.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know my motto. It's like, if that's how the game was meant to be played, if that's how Druckmann and the team, designed it specifically to be experienced a certain way.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And for what it is, it's a very good game and a very good story. I just feel like it could have been paced and told a different way, which, again, not my place.
Yeah, and like, that's my only issue with it. Only just because, like, I feel like it just kind of, I guess, hinders the game a little bit in terms of like the pacing. But I mean, I still have a good time with it, but you know.
And I mean, I just replayed it like a few months ago.
Yeah, you played it alongside
part 1. Yeah.
Part 1. I won't have the time.
I loved Part 2.
Yeah, I won't have the time to play Part 2, at least not yet, because February is like busy with me with like RPGs.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of good shit coming out early next year, I think.
Oh yeah. Like within the same month, literally 2 RPGs come out, and I'm getting them both, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know.
Final Fantasy coming out?
So
is that what that is?
So February 2nd, beginning of the month, you have Persona 3 Reload, which is a remake of Persona 3. Yeah. Then at the end of the month, February, like I think 28th or 29th, whichever date ends the month, I'm not for sure yet, is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is part 2. They're doing it in 3 parts, in which I think that's also like a callback to the 3 disc that they had for the original Final Fantasy. But I mean, for anyone that's like into RPGs and whatnot, Final Fantasy Remake is definitely a really good one, because like they really expand on everything, add a lot of side missions, absolute banger of a game. So, but
I'm also just not that interested. I might eventually.
Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat, kind of thing. We've talked about this kind of stuff before, in terms of interest and.
Also, hi Clifford. I think we missed your message. Hi.
Hi Clifford. Here, we'll name this 𝕊𝕆𝕀𝕇 after you. Does he have 2 F's in his name? Or is it 1?
Yeah. 2. Or just name it Antler. Whatever.
No, we'll name it Clifford. Just to be a... Clifford is now a trans 𝕊𝕆𝕀𝕇.
He fucking loves 𝕊𝕆𝕀𝕇.
Good. Perfect. But no, I'm excited for, you know, Part 2 getting a remaster. A lot of the hate came from the fact that it was getting a remaster, and people thought it was just going to be like Part 1.
Yeah, Clifford, how do you feel about that? Clifford, how do you feel about that?
People thought that it was going to be like Part 1, where you're going to have to pay $70 for it. Straight up. There was no upgrade, and then obviously a little bit has faded because of the people noticing that there is a $10 upgrade, but you know.
I mean, that mostly fixes it for me. Again, it's just the marketing.
Yeah. They weren't very clear about it at all.
Not at all. They're fucking dipshits.
Because me and you, after...
The more Last of Us makes me happy. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
And a valid response, honestly.
Yeah. Me and you, the last time we streamed, they released that trailer. So we were still on Discord talking. And... yeah,
it was right after.
Yeah, and I looked up on the PlayStation blog, and you had to scroll all the way down for you to even see that there's a $10 upgrade.
It's ridiculous, dude. They're dumb as hell.
Yeah. Next...
Try to get into shit. Juno, sit down.
Oh yeah, Z moves. Ugh, God, we have to.
I know what you want to talk about next, and I'm mad about it.
Oh, you're mad about it?
Yeah, go ahead and talk.
All right, Ocarina of Time turned 25 years old the other day.
Oh my God, who cares?
Yeah.
Honkshu, who gives a fuck? Yeah. Shit game. Oh my God.
I have softened a little bit in Ocarina of Time as I've played more and more of it.
Piece of shit
it's still one of the like #1 Zelda games that I would recommend for like a first time player.
ever made.
I mean, obviously, I do have like criticism of it, but